These are not your average piranha. They're actually not piranha. Instead, these are a close relative called silver dollars. Specifically, these are wide bar silver dollars. The biggest difference between silver dollars and piranha are their teeth. Piranha have sharp teeth which are designed to tear and cut flesh, while silver dollars have teeth that are actually similar to humans, which are mainly designed to grind vegetation. So basically, piranha are carnivores and these are their omnivore cousins. Besides that, these fish are pretty much the same. They both have unique disc-shaped bodies. They both have many different subspecies ranging in size from 4 inches to over a foot long. They both originate from the tropical murky waters of South America. In their natural ecosystem, piranha are pretty high in the food chain. The same cannot be said about silver dollars, so to survive, silver dollars rely on their shiny silver body, which reflects light, making them almost invisible when they swim closer to the surface. To add to this, silver dollars also are very thin, making them even easier to miss. So far, I have kept 3 different species of silver dollars, including spotted silver dollars, which are the smallest species, striped silver dollars, and wide bar silver dollars. Now the scientific name for the wide bar silver dollar is Mylius schomburgki. If pronouncing this name wasn't tough enough, this name represents 3 different types of silver dollars. The wide bar silver dollars, like you see here, that can grow to over 12 inches long. The thin bar silver dollar is also described as Mylius schomburgki, which looks very similar to the wide bar, but instead has a much thinner bar, which only grows to about 6 inches. And lastly, the blackberry silver dollar, which has pretty much a wide bar that's been smeared, which grows to about 6 inches. All of these fish are identified by the same scientific name, which I found to be pretty disturbing. So I currently have 3 of the wide bar silver dollars, and I've been growing them out inside this 125-gallon aquarium with other young fish. They were doing well, but the other young fish that they were living with are juvenile cichlids, which are pretty much like rebellious teenagers, which kept trying to flex their dominance over them. On top of that, silver dollars are schooling fish, and the rule of thumb for most schooling fish is you need to keep a group of 5 or more, or else any less will trigger a battle royale between them for dominance, which was starting to happen with my wide bar silver dollars. So I decided it's time to give these guys an upgrade. I want to put them in my 880-gallon South American tank, but at this current size, they will be fish food. So instead, I'll put them inside my 350-gallon aquarium. The bigger fish in this tank should ignore them because they're not small enough to be food, and at the same time, they're not big enough to be a threat to the cichlids. To catch them, I could destroy the tank chasing them, but instead I decided to use a more elite tactic that I like to call night ops. I killed the lights in and around the tank and used 2 nets to conquer. As a quick size reference for the fish in my 350-gallon aquarium, this silver dollar was about 4 inches long. The cichlids in the 350 showed their curiosity, and of course the silver dollars were startled at first. This is pretty much equivalent to picking me up from New Jersey and dropping me off in like Peru. Of course, I will be a little bit disturbed. One of them did give himself a black eye, and this was likely from when I was trying to catch him inside the 125. He probably ran into a rock, but it should heal within a few hours. From here, I'll give him time to adjust to the tank. A few hours later, I come to check on the fish. You know, a fish is adapting to their new home well when they eat, and these guys, even though they were a little intimidated by the bigger fish, they didn't pass up a meal, which is a great sign. On top of eating normally, these guys are also taking up on where they left off on their battle royale, which is bad, but it is a sign of normal behavior, which is good. To stop them from fighting each other, I will have to provide an actual school of 5 or more, and I currently have 2 baby silver dollars growing out that eventually will join these guys once they're big enough. I'm hoping that these 2 babies are red hook silver dollars, because red hooks do get to about the same size as the wide bar silver dollars. Overall, silver dollars are not piranha, but they are very similar, and maybe even better because they can coexist with other fish. These guys are starting their second chapter with me, and this is going to be a long story, so be sure to subscribe to watch the process.